takes me around because my handwriting is crap. When I was little, I was about 12, I was being the biggest brat you could imagine. And I don't even remember why. And my dad looked at me with like the most caring look in his eyes, and he says to me, "Don't you ever let me catch you being ignorant. There's too many resources and too much knowledge in this world for you to become ignorant." And he didn't know it, but that was a piece of advice that has stuck with me my entire life. Dad always had this really funny way of giving advice to where it would confuse you at first. And you didn't know what he meant. And then a few years later, you'd know, and you're like, "I got you now, Dad." I saw my dad on Friday, and he was really excited because he went and bought this boat, and he was going to take Seth out on it and wanted to know if my boyfriend wanted to go out on it, and he knows I do not go on boats. But he was he wouldn't let up on trying to get me in the boat. And then the conversation turned to Landon, because before they got to my house, they had solstice in Landon, and they were really excited because they got to take Landon home to the weekend for them. And on Saturday, Dad took Landon out on the trailer that was attached to the lawnmower and was driving it around, and Landon was just waving. I have that photo for you, by the way. It's weird how these things seem to happen, because Dad and Jake are gone, and they were the two people that would always tell you that nothing would ever happen to them. Dad was Popeye the Sailor Man, and he'd even go toot toot. And Jakey was Superman. He did that enough times on his bike anyways. Both Dad and Jake lived their lives very freely, and they were like birds. Have you ever seen like a dove that's been released? That's what they reminded me of. When I was told Tuesday morning, first I was woken up to my boyfriend. I heard my apartment door slam, and he came screaming up the stairs, "Honey, you gotta get up, something happened." And I woke up, and I told him, I'm like, instantly I knew, I'm like, something happened to my dad. And then I couldn't get a hold of anyone for about 20 minutes after I woke up. And I finally got a hold of my mom, and Mom's like, "I gotta tell you something," and I immediately knew, because that's how they told me with Jake, basically. And all I remember is throwing my phone as far and as hard away from me as I could possibly, and I was just screaming my head off. Because I thought, maybe if I scream enough, it won't be real, That's what I thought with Jake. The last thing my dad ever said to me, it was Friday afternoon, and he was going down my stairs, and we were talking about the ash necklaces for Jake. And he was talking about, make sure you get the cement, that way they can't pop open. And he turned back to me, and he looked at me, and he said, "I love you, baby girl." That was the last thing my dad ever said to me. Now Dad gets to go be with Jake and Grandma and Grandpa and everyone else. And all I've ever thought since Jake died is how beautiful that must be. Hug him tightly for me, Daddy. I love you.